Her fiancé earns over $200,000 a year. She is currently out of work, and he just asked her to split their holiday to Europe 50-50. But that's not even the worst part. Keep watching. This is the story of the most revealing expense report in relationship history. Our girl has been with her fiancé for a while now. They're engaged, planning a future together. On paper, everything looks fine. He's doing well financially, over $200,000 a year. She's going through a rough patch, currently out of work and doing some consulting to get by. They start planning a summer trip to Europe to visit his family, and he tells her they'll be splitting it 50-50. Now, some people believe in splitting everything equally in a relationship regardless of income. That's a valid position. Controversial, but valid. But here's the thing, she can't afford it. She tells him this. She's not working right now. The money isn't there. He doesn't budge. She starts trying to figure out how to make it work. Maybe she can pull from savings. Maybe she can pick up more consulting work. Maybe she can make this happen somehow. And as she's sitting there stressing about how to fund a trip to visit his family, her mind drifts back to a memory she's been carrying quietly for a while. The miscarriage. A few months ago, she had a miscarriage, a medical emergency, the kind of thing that turns your world upside down physically and emotionally. And when the bill came, he asked her to pay her half. Let that sink in. Her fiancé, the man who earns over $200,000 a year, looked at the bill from his partner's emergency miscarriage surgery and asked her to split it down the middle. She was already going through one of the most painful experiences a person can go through, and he handed her an invoice. She paid it. She didn't leave. She didn't make it a big issue. She just paid it and moved on. And now, here she is again, stressing about how to afford a holiday to visit his family while he sits on a $200,000 salary and doesn't flinch. She posts on Reddit asking if she's being unreasonable. Reddit does not hold back. The comments aren't just telling her she's not unreasonable, they're telling her to run. Immediately. Before the wedding, before the joint finances, before she's legally tied to a man who looked at her medical emergency and saw a line item to be divided equally. Because here's what the 50-50 rule actually reveals when applied like this. It's not about fairness. Fairness would account for the massive income difference. Fairness would mean he covers more when she's struggling and she covers more when he is. What this is control. A man who earns enough to cover both of them comfortably, choosing not to. Not because he can't, because he won't. And the miscarriage bill isn't just a red flag, it's a receipt. It tells you exactly who this man is when the person he claims to love needs him most. When she was at her most vulnerable, physically, emotionally, financially, he looked at her and calculated his share. She came to Reddit asking if she was wrong to feel weird about a holiday bill. But the holiday isn't the story. The miscarriage bill is the story. And now she has it in writing. Was she wrong to stay after the miscarriage bill? Or is there more to this situation than we're seeing? Drop your verdict in the comments. And if you've got a receipt that tops this, you know where to find us. Subscribe so you never miss a receipt.